we rebound and run, we can get anything we want, but we have to take care of the basketball. That's essential for us, and we have to execute in the half court.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.
And he's right. If you're going to beat the Warriors or have a chance to beat them in their own building or anywhere, you have to be disciplined on the defensive end. You can't have breakdowns where you have mistakes giving up open shots. This team shoots too well on the offensive end.
Shot clock about to expire. Satoransky with poise and finesse. Golden State, meanwhile, their last 5 made field goals have come from 3. They had 12 assists in that first quarter. Coming off the season-high 33 assists on Wednesday. And Iguodala buries the jumper.
Being defended by the smaller Lewis, turns, doesn't put the ball on the deck, and use that size to elevate over and eliminate a contest. Kind of matchup you like, just take advantage of it. Eliminate the play call, take advantage of the mismatch.
Poole. Bodies in, gives it up. Iguodala with 3 to shoot. To the corner, a 3 is good. Iguodala knew he had time, and Poole able to knock down the 3. Number 1 in the NBA in defensive rating to begin this season. Poole, the crossover, the cradle, and then the rejection from Murphy to deny Poole. Trey Murphy, the rookie out of UVA, 17th pick of this season's draft. Anderson, oh, with the two-hand flush. Juan Toscano-Anderson, guys who've stepped up and found their way as serious rotation pieces for your team. Want to ask you about Gary Payton II, what he's brought to this group, especially off his performance Wednesday night for a guy who's the 15th man on your roster this season.
Yeah, well, Gary's been fighting and clawing for 5 years to make his mark in playing kind of old school in the sense of offensive rebounding and getting in the dunker, and nice shot, dude. And just playing above the rim, his athleticism at the 1 position is incredible, and his defense is a lot like his pops. He doesn't let anybody breathe, and that's what we need off the bench.
Watching you on the boat, watching you with Rocco is
NBA and this again, so that's fine. I mean, I voiced my frustration. Now it's time for me to get back on the court and prove him why I should be on that list. And honestly, I think that was meant to happen. What a move. I needed that fuel for the fire. I needed that motivation to come back and be one of the best in the world again. And give Coach Jackson credit. For anybody else, anybody believe it, I mean, that couldn't have come more true, and it's kind of a testament to your ability to read the game. They called you crazy at the time.
They still call me crazy, but other reasons. I appreciate the love, man.
Oh, no problem.
Very prescient of you, Mark. Clay, we just saw the drive. Asked you about Payton. How about the job that Jordan Poole has done and the fixture he's become on the floor for this team?
Jordan's still growing. He reminds me of myself a lot as a youngster, as far as being emotional. And that emotion is tied into his shot making, and I understand that.
He's outstanding. I tell you what, it really was an honor and a privilege to coach the team that I coach and the individuals. And Klay Thompson, to see him grow, develop, mature, and be a future Hall of Famer, and should be in the top 75 of all time. It's just, that's what it's all about. I'm extremely proud and honored to have had the opportunity.
Wiggins unable to hit the 3.
The game needs Klay Thompson too. We miss him.
And the Pelicans need Zion, who we just saw on the bench, along with Brandon Ingram. Zion Williamson out with a fractured foot, still recovering, and he's going to have some more imaging the 3rd week of November. And then depending on how that goes, that'll direct his path moving forward. Porter off great movement, unable to hit from 3 and knocked out of bounds. Going to stay here with Golden State. I mean, Zion, when he's played, he's been absolutely terrific. Last year, his numbers were historic, but obviously he's missed a lot of games in his young NBA career.
There's no question, in uniform and on the floor, his dominance, his presence makes everybody around him better. You got to deal with him and highlight him preparing for games as an opposition. So they miss him and they need him. He's got to get healthy and he's got to get in tip-top shape. When he does, he's as good as it gets.
Foul called here against Curry. You know, last year, Zion Williamson became the first player in NBA history to average 27 points while shooting 60% or better from the floor. It's a lot of production Pelicans are missing, and obviously a big reason why they're off to such a slow start out of the gates at 1-8, the NBA's worst record. Temple cuts through, couldn't finish. Didn't catch rim, and so the follow no good for Valanciunas, a shot clock violation.
And you see the Warriors with the small lineup, Draymond Green defending Valanciunas. He catches on the post. They double team him immediately, forcing him to get rid of the basketball.
Wiggins, Porter, Lee, Curry, and Green, the 5 for Golden State. Lee, catch, fire, no. Hart, Temple, Graham, Alexander Walker, and Valanciunas, the 5 for New Orleans. Graham thought about pulling. Valanciunas kicks it out. Now Graham will take and connect from way downtown.
But it's that old school inside-out attack. You get the ball to Valanciunas, they double team, unselfish pass, and find the open guy, and Graham steps in.
A 7-0 New Orleans run. They've cut the deficit to single digits.
Here's what I'm talking about.